Okay guys, I wanted to show you the pond, and you can see that the fish are out here, and I backwashed it yesterday. I said it would basically clean out, and it did. So they disappeared. I believe they're over here. You can see the waterfall is flowing nicely now. Have the bubbler there. Let's get over here, and they went to hide. But we'll come back and check them out. You can see the water is virtually clear, and it hasn't gone down as what I expected it to, the level that it should be at, right there. It's not draining, and I want to see if this is leaking over here, which I don't think so. No, it's not leaking there. It's not leaking on this connection or this one. Is it? No. So it's fine. I got in there and fixed that. We'll get rid of this one branch right here, right, and now that we'll trim that back. Tomorrow we'll get to this. I'll be thatching this and putting seed down because we're at the turnover. It gets up into the mid 70s. With the heat index, it's maybe 80, but it's not freezing. It's getting cooler. So what I had here is this wasn't getting watered because of that. So we'll get in there and thatch this and put some seed down. And I was checking the weeds here. As you can see, we'll get all these weeds out because I can do it now. And what I did want to show you is that you see now this is shaded over here. This is where this spot right here is where the sun is now taken over. So they're not getting much light from the sun anymore. So these will be the lights that come on first. This came on as soon as it gets dark. And then we got these. I will spray as much as I can over here and weed this probably tomorrow. As you can see, now we have the same situation over here. I will water this and make sure we get in here and clean this up so that this head can get this area as well. I'm thinking of changing it to a head where it go to here and then go back this way. Because look at that next year, and then we got to do is get in here and clean up this. See this? This is my next step. And I'll probably do it, if not tomorrow, I believe tomorrow I'll get in here and cut these down. And cut this down so that I can get in there with the ladder and power wash that up over there. And get in there and clean up at that and then get into the front. We'll go over to the front and everything else. I wanted to show you that. This more or less came down, but everybody, so you cut it down to nothing. We'll let it leave this one. We'll cut some of these and then we'll put this back up. Make sure that this head is free. The head should be right here. Yeah, it's being blocked. So what we got to do is we got to get in here. The next watering is tomorrow. So we got to get in here and clean this up. As you can see, the head is right here. So that's why it didn't get that area. But we'll get this. and get in there and power wash that up there. You see that dirty that is? We'll clean up this. I have that power wash, that mildew spray. I have there, so we'll probably do this Saturday. So we'll get in there tomorrow and clean up this, and we'll cut this down. Once this blooms, we'll cut some of it, and then after it blooms, we'll cut it down, and we'll get that cut down as well and trim that back. And then you'll see what I'm talking about, making this a little secret garden or secret area. We'll clean that up the next year. We'll definitely get in there and get those branches cut down. So we'll get in here and clean this up. This head is okay. This gets most of it. This head is supposed to get the 2 sweeping. So I'm going to make 2 sweeping heads next year in here. And there's one in this bush. We're going to cut this down. Show you over here what I'm talking about. This, I'm going to make a opening in here and put the Blessed Mother statue that I had in the front right here. All right, and we'll get the ladder and we'll step those branches down. We don't want them to grow that high. And then we'll get in here and clip this back. And before the winter, the face is okay. You see, we did the face on it. That's okay. This was exposed to the elements. It was almost 3 years, or 2 or 3 years. So maybe 2 years. And just the white thing we'll do with the Flex Seal again. Everything is basically everything held up. The faces were good because it didn't get the moisture. So we'll just clean it up and then paint that, and we'll clean that up as well. I'm looking what has to be done before the winter. And then we'll get in here and cut these down. And like I said, get over there and get that cut down as well tomorrow. I'm looking for some more tomatoes. We got tomatoes still coming up. We have some more which we'll get tomorrow. I have some for salad tonight. And my peppers are growing nicely. I want to see if we got any eggplant yet. We got some buds, so we'll see. And then I got the basil. I got another cucumber. And I'm seeing if there's any more here. We should have some very soon. Right here. See that? And then one here. So, and then we have the squash over there. We'll get in there and clean that up as well. And then next year, we'll get in here and we'll put an organic weed kill down, totally kill it. And this is the basil here. I'll show you how we do dry that out and then freeze it. And we'll see what squash we get from this area. But we'll get in there and clean this out good. And then we'll see what we have with that. And I have a plan for next year for the awning that's gone. I did want to show you over here that everybody says this rose bush was gone. Well, look at it. These roses are dead. We'll snip this off. We'll get to that tomorrow. We'll do a maintenance, and then we'll do a once all when we get to the end of the summer. Let's say maybe the end of September or mid-October. We'll cut everything back totally. And these will continue to grow until it gets cold, the roses, really cold. So we're averaging, still have cool weather versus things where we can do stuff with the grass. And I will show you. So we'll get rid of this this hummingbird feeder. We got some, but not many. I cleaned that out today. We'll get in there and get those weeds out. And then once the hyacinths die off, we'll cut that back as well. And these are mimosas. Like we said, these flowers weren't going to grow. Well, here they are. They're growing. And the rose bush. Once we take those buds, we'll have more buds on that. But it's coming back. We'll trim this back and get in all those weeds too. But I did want to show you over here is the thing for the Blessed Mother. We'll get in there and basically clean up the greenhouse and not plant anything else, but have them all ready for next year. The trays and everything. And what I will do is take the plastic off from the greenhouse. You see the plastic? I will take the plastic off of the greenhouse and put it inside because it doesn't bode well in the cold weather and it starts to deteriorate, so we're not going to do that. We cut this and it's coming back up. We'll cut it again and this is what's going to go, that spot in the backyard. We'll clean that up. Did want to show you the front. We have left to do. The grass is coming back. Again, we'll get in there and thatch it. We'll scalp this down. Maybe if we get a chance tomorrow, if not Tuesday. But we're going to have calm weather and cool. And these are growing nicely. We're not going to do anything with that. And the plan is to clean this up and do that brick idea that I have for this part here and have the grass there. And of course the Blessed Mother looks good. And we'll be taking down this bunting and stuff. We can take these down now. I will get up there and get them down, and we'll be putting up Halloween this weekend, if not next week, and taking down the stuff from the flagpole as well, leaving the flowers, and we make our haunted house with the graveyard and everything here, and we make up the window. So that's where we are at right now with the thing, just going over everything. I took care of all my doctor's visits and everything else, and we'll treat this better so that we have a good hostas growth next year, and hopefully we'll get rid of that, and we won't have to leave this here because we'll get another tree. And then still don't know what I'm going to do with this tree. And there's the Blessed Mother right there. That will go in the back. The last thing I wanted to show you, and there's my friend the cat right there. See him? Should we think he's going to stay there or what? No, it's not their cat. It's just in their yard. But there he is. There's the cat. I don't know whose cat he is, or if it's a male or female. I have no idea. He's just going to sit there. Hey, he's just going to sit there. You see him? Hi. He's gone. What I did want to show you was my He comes around for the birds because I know the birds are here, and he's still trying to get into the fish pond, but he can't anymore. It's the way I have it covered up. And what I did want to show you, I showed you this, cleaning up this. This came up nicely. Those came up nicely. We'll take care of that. What I did want to show you is over here. This tree, we're going to try to salvage this and get this in the front. So I figure we'll let it grow nicely. Let's see where the root of the tree is. See, okay, it's right here. It's not on my neighbor's fence coming up. It's, in other words, it's not coming up there. It's right here at the fence line. I should be able to get it out. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, and we'll spray for the ants. Here we'll make sure that this is maintained. I won't have to do it much next year. And we'll get back and clean this. Let's see if the fish are out. And they are. I'm going to extend it and show you the fish. You see them? That's basically what it came out for. There they are. They went away. There's a few there. Oh, it's scattering, but they're there. This is what the cat was coming for. He can't get in here. It's perfect. If he gets in here, he's going to get caught. So he's not. They're not going to come here. You can see he's tried because some of the things were knocked over. But we'll get this cleaned up and it'll look nice. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Let me know what you think of the video, and I will see you in the next one. All things are possible if you believe. Stephen F. signing off. See you in the next video.